어떤 식으로 펼쳐지는지 보죠.
그렇습니다. 자, 두 번째 투혼 경기입니다. 최우선과 박준호, 박준호와 최우선인데 투혼 경기 바로 가보도록 하겠습니다.
Alright, here we go. Let's go. Game 2. Have my grapes. I'm all charged up. I'm ready. My body is ready. Alright, let's go. Let's ally up. Ally up the Terran. Ally it up. Alright, wow, do they have the same spawns? Alright, looks like we're fighting spirits, same spawns. Ssak bottom left, killer bottom right. Now, I don't think you can do the same wall on fighting spirit with like a link type wall there at the natural. But you can still do sneaky things. You can just wall in your main instead and still go for fast starport if Ssak is so inclined to do that again. Although it clearly didn't work out well for him last game. This is alright, because remember, in the round of 8, Ssak played against Larva, and he dropped the first game too. Like in the first game, Larva just crushed him, and I was like, whoa, what is going on? And then he won the next 3, easy peasy. So we shall see. But of course, Killer is no Ssak, or sorry, Killer is no Larva. Killer is in fact way scarier as a player. You can see there, got the classic nerd hunch. He's ready for action. You know, he doesn't quite have this death stare down, like, you know, that's why he's mini Dong. You know, I'm looking at his face, I'm not that intimidated. You know what I'm saying? When you look at J-Dong's face, you shit your pants, but you look at Killer's face, it's like, oh, you know, he seems like a nice guy. Alright, anyway. What do we got? What do we got, Ssak? Let's do it. Let's see what you got. Okay, we got a barracks. Alright, that's good. Good start. Good start. Alright. Legit. 12 hatch? 12 hatch with a scout. Done. Easy peasy. So, 1-Rex, most likely 1-Rex expand. I don't see him taking a gas right now. 1-Rex expand versus 12 hatch. Alright, so it looks like we're just gonna have a normal game this time. Last time both players went a little bit on the aggressive side. Killer with that pull first into super fast 2-hatch muta versus whatever Ssak was doing. Is that guy sleeping? Are you serious? Oh, busted! Busted! That's right! Busted! Get out! Get out the studio! Sleep in my SSL semifinals. Get out! Man, you better have a good excuse. Like, you better have just played a 14-hour ladder marathon or something. And that's why you're tired. Because otherwise, seriously. Oh man. Although to be completely honest, I only have sympathy for people who get like caught like that. Because I actually like, oh man, it was, for me, there was this on one day actually, after I had like a really late night of casting. In fact, I can't. It was several. It might have been like a year ago or something. But I like was up late Sunday night casting, and then on Monday I had this really boring meeting to go to, and the guy who was like, it's actually not a meeting, it was like a presentation type thing, and the guy who was giving the presentation was like a pretty kind of out there character. So he specifically said, he was like, if anybody falls asleep while I'm doing my talk, I will call you out for it. And guess what happened? Yeah, I like dozed off, and he actually just calls me out in front of the whole room. It's like, ah, oh, fuck. It was terrible. It was terrible. It was very sad. So I have only sympathy for these people. Anyways, what's going on in this game? 3 hatch, 1-Rex expand. It's all good. Alright, looks like Marine's gonna poke this over a little bit. Yeah, no big deal. No big. No biggie. So I guess we're just gonna chill. It's gonna be 3-hatch muta, almost certainly. And I didn't actually see what was in Sakk's base because I was too busy telling my sob story. It looks like it's gonna be fast +1, so it's gonna be +1 4 or 5 racks. Pretty popular nowadays, and pretty good on fighting spirit. Alright, cool. +1 5 racks against 3-hatch muta. Doesn't really get much more standard than this. So it's now just going to come down to pure skill. Well, I guess it's always about pure skill, unless you're playing a Zealot, in which case it's about how many cannons you make before he attacks you. But, alright, looks like Sak's just going to chill for a little bit. He's scouted what he needs to. Pretty sure he knows by now that it's 3-hatch Muta. You know, you kind of saw the second gas timing and whatnot. And yeah, doesn't seem to be, you know, too scared. Oh, moving out a couple of Marines to keep that SCV alive. Nice, nice. So we have another SCV heading out. It might be heading over to the top right to kind of like block a third base or something. The barracks are now just being added. The academy feels slightly late to me. It looks like he might have added like 2 more barracks before making the academy or something. I'm not too sure, but yeah, maybe that's normal. I mean, you know, there's a few variations of this build. You know, some players will get the eBay and then immediately get the academy. Some players will get another barracks first or something. It looks like Ssak might have gotten 2 barracks before the academy, so his stim and range will be relatively slow, but he'll have a few more Marines out in exchange. And since he's facing a 3-hatch Muta, I guess he's not overly concerned about those upgrades. Whoa! Is that to make a hidden hatchery? No. What the hell was that? Oh my god, and Ssak even... Oh, no, he's not going there. Okay, I don't know what's going on. There's some kind of weird mind games where neither player actually even sees each other. They're somehow mind gaming without any contact. This is like telepathic mind gaming here. I don't know what just happened there. It looked for a second like Killer was gonna sneak a base to the 12. Maybe he was just checking for a hidden base with that expansion drone. So he's like, alright, I'm gonna get expand to the top right, but first I'll check that 12, make sure Ssak didn't do anything sneaky, then I'll go take that base. And I guess Sak's is hiding his SCV there so he can get a scout later. Yep, we can see the drone at the top right main. So the third base will just be normal. And you can see this is a kind of a contrast to what Hero did against Haya. So Hero took a close third, which is kind of non-standard in ZVT, and Kibler's just going the more normal route, getting the top right. Whoa, why is he fanning out those mutas? What's going on? Oh my god, what? What the shit was that? What just happened there? I'm not sure what just happened there, but Killer's gonna be able to take down nothing. He's gonna be able to kill just a few Marines. Wow, I thought that would have gone better. But he still got his mutas out. And again, as I said in the Haya vs Hero series, these mutas don't need to do a lot of damage. You know, you just gotta keep the Terran back a little bit. Having to build all these Sunguns already now is probably not ideal. You know, if you're really good with the mutas, you can kind of maybe force the Terran back a little bit more. Although actually, having said that, since the Terran did go for +1 5 racks. Actually, are there 4 or 5 racks? There might only be 4, but either we're going for fast +1, getting 4 barracks out. He has a lot of Marines, so generally you're going to be forced to make those Sunguns. Even with, you know, tip-top muta control, it's pretty hard to pick off that many +1 Marines. And look at this. Oh man, Killer is setting up for a flank here. He's like, or possibly a backstab. He's got a lot of lings moving out with his mutas here. Depending on where the Marines go, I guess. Looks like the Marines are actually heading to the top right here, and that base is not finished, and there's no lurkers in the way. These Marines from Ssak could easily take that down. However, here's the counterattack from Killer. The Marines are trying to run back to the bunker. Here we go. They're in the bunker. Is it going to be enough here? I think this is enough to stop the counterattack. I don't think Killer has enough to break this. The SCVs are coming off the line. Yeah, looks like it's just going to be a run-by instead. More reinforcements coming out. The SCVs trying to block, not quite getting it. And there's lings in the base now along with the mutas. However, this base is going to get taken down, but it looks like Ssak very smartly only leaving a few units to finish that off, bringing the rest of his units home to make sure he doesn't die to this counterattack, because Killer's going in with a lot of units. More lings actually flooding in here, running straight past the bunker at the front. The bunker actually looks empty, in fact, because Ssak unloaded all the units to help defend his main, and Ssak taking insane damage while his Marines run back as fast as they can, but they had to come back cross-map here. Killer's just doing so much damage. He's killing so many SCVs right now. Ssak is looking like he's in a lot of trouble. Completely unprepared for this backstab. He must have assumed that Killer would try and defend his third base a little bit more. But here we go. Killer is in fact going for the kill, abusing the ramp, abusing Killer's own ramp against him. The SCV is fighting against the Zergling. Ssak could die right here. He could just go out. We're not going out. But lose the second game to this backstab. I can't believe Killer just made this look so easy here. What is going on? Ssak, his main base is in tatters. He's got nothing left. He's dead, it looks like. He just looks so dead. I can't believe it. I mean, he's brought back enough units now to ward off the mutas, and the Lings have all died, but I mean, he's just lost. Look at this, he's got no SCVs. He's got 4 SCVs mining at the natural, and probably only like 6 or 8 at the main. Look at that, canceling his starport because he got no money. He doesn't even have 1 per patch. He does not have 1 per patch. I don't know why the unit is going to the top right. Maybe he thinks that Ssak left some units there, but there's actually nothing there. Wow, so even though Killer lost his 3rd, he did way more damage than that 3rd hatchery was worth. I mean, that 3rd hatchery wasn't even mining. Dang, Killer. And he's got his hive done already. Oh my god. That hive's already done. He's making a defiler mount. Man, Ssak is so far behind. Ssak is unbelievably far behind right now. So, yeah, what does Ssak do now? I mean, the only thing he can do is kind of play turtley and be defensive, but then if he does that, Defilers and Lurkers are going to walk all the way to his natural and just swarm the natural, and then he'll lose anyway. So I don't actually know what he should do right now. Because if he doesn't move out, then he's going to die when the Defilers come out, and if he does move out, then he'll just die anyway, as we can see. GG from Ssak! And Killer takes game number 2. Man, is this going to be another 3-0? I can't believe it. How is Killer going to 3-0 Ssak here? That's impossible. That is impossible. I don't get it. Look at him. He's just chilling. He's got his juice. He really should have